Take a look at this beautiful car. And it is beautiful too, let me tell you. This is a car I've been working on for 9 months. And I had to correspond with Uncle M to help me around a real problem I had with it. And it was just this afternoon I finally had a breakthrough and I got the physics right for the car. I used the same physics that are stock in the Red Bull Racer. And it's the first time this car has ever held on to the ground without going airborne right around 310 miles an hour. It used to go end over end, backwards through the air, and way up in the air. Ooh, your progress was gone, I'll tell you that right now. Let's take this nice, I don't even know the color. It's more than pink. Let's take a look at the showroom, and maybe it'll work. Let's see if it does. It should work, I would think. Yeah, there it is. I do have the sound on, but you don't hear any sound coming from it. I don't want that thing moving. I want to do it myself, so let's take a look at the kid. This is Melania's golden slipper. Usually it has a bubble that goes over the top, but for whatever reason, this one doesn't have it. I must have deleted a file that caused it to have that. And actually, it's a blessing because I'm able to see better. Now, if you'll notice, we do have real chrome rims, which is something the car's never had before. And of course, the color it's never had before. But it did come with all the carbon fiber and the nice leather seat. It's really an outstanding job. And don't ever think that I don't appreciate what the original creator of this car did. He did a wonderful job and left it in such a state that it was drivable, but it wasn't. It wasn't what it needed to be, because look how beautiful it is. The thing is so beautiful that it needed to behave the way it looks. And up until today, it didn't. Not even close. If you knew the amount of hours I put in this thing trying to get it proper, you would be truly amazed. I'm seeing stuff that I've never really seen before. Now, I guess the fumes should come out of this hole. Well, I'm going to leave that. Whatever the deal is, the deal is. But I've got 3 here and 3 here, so I've got 6 coming out. I figured it's a 12-cylinder. We got 2 coming out each pipe. But if you'll notice that inside of these wheels are carbon fiber, and they're really, really, really beautiful. It's a nice, super nice car. So let's see if we can. Well, let's take a screen-a-rooney. I'm going to try to get this up for you guys tonight to take a look at, but we got to get some footage. So let's take a screen. And if you're not used to this, see the post-processing on default. Well, you can go now. Watch how much it changes. It really does make it, well, black and white does. And there's blue steel. Now look at that. C1 Midnight. Look at what it did for the color. Now see, you're really able to see some of the depths of the clear, and that's all post-processing. And I don't know as it did much for my wheels. Actually, I think it screwed my wheels up, but let me see. Yeah, it didn't do the. Yeah, there's default right there. Where's good bad weathers? Well, there's movie looks kind of nice. Natural looks kind of nice. Photographic, I always liked photographic. Now you can really see the shine. Different programs do different things with your. I wonder if that's why certain times I can't do things with the content manager that I would like to do. And it just got an update today too. Oh, I want to take a screen. Yeah, do kind of bear with me a little bit, guys, because now that's interesting, isn't it? There's good bad weathers. So see, and actually that's not bad, is it? That brought the green out real nice. Oh, look at the actually you can see the metal flake. It's highly metal flaked on top of being this. I shouldn't have done that. I should undo the metal flake because it's such a pretty car without it. I didn't know that till just now, though. But so here we are. This is what we've got. This is what we're going to take for a ride. It's got the performance. Now, look at how you can look right through there. Isn't that cool? Take a look at that. As a matter of fact, why don't we take a look at that? Okay, let's go back to natural. Photographic, yeah, let's go to that. That looks really nice. Well, look at this carbon fiber. What a beautiful job the original creator of this car actually did do. He really did an outstanding job, I think, personally. Oh, wait, we can change the skins, I think. We can. Check it out. Yeah, we can change the skins. Isn't that amazing? That's kind of interesting. Now, here's a perfect case in point. Take a look at how highly metal flaked this particular paint job. I mean, we don't have the light as best as we could, I think. Is that changeable? Might be. Oops. I just totally screwed up the focus. I think we'll leave it alone for the time being. But you can see it's really, really metal flaked. And let's go to another one real quick. I know there's a kind of a yellow and then a nice green. A complete red for Ferrari red. And then this one is a really pretty car. Part of it is now this was his own doing. I didn't do this. Yeah, you know I'm good at putting this stuff on, generally speaking, and but I didn't do that. That's the way it came stock. And again, I'm surprised. I don't see the glass. I don't know why that is. But here you can see the wheels that I chromed. I took a file from another car, and I chromed the wheels. But I don't think they're completely chromed. I think the tops of them are not. But it is what it is. Now look at that thing. Isn't that thing amazing? That is an amazing car. Okay, let's now this one is my idea of a carbon fiber car. That I did. And wow, isn't it something? That is something. That is totally amazing. I don't know why I like the carbon fiber. Hey, I don't know if it's because it's so expensive or what the deal. But what a happy looking car that is. Look at it. Look at the reflection of the bricks off of this thing. Isn't that amazing? And the wheels you really can tell are chrome, and they never were before. Never were. So we should get one screen of this, and then we'll go right. Well, we'll go drive it. Come on. Let's get one good screen at least. Okay. Now what else we got? That's Melania's golden slipper color. Now that's the one I did just for her because it's golden. I wanted it to be true gold, 24 karat, but it didn't come out that way. A nice purple. I think that was for Jody. He likes the purple. And then I did a complete jet black. And it is, I mean, talk about Batmobile. That thing is amazing. Now you see, I'm learning how to understand the language of the different skins. I didn't even know we had the chrome around there. Isn't that cool? I didn't know that till just now. I don't know why I didn't see it, but I didn't see it. Oh, look at the thing. It almost looks like the back of a whale or some type of real animal. Real serious animal, I'll tell you that. This thing is freaking amazing. Who's yelling humble, take that one? All right, guys, I can do that. I'll do it just for you. How's that? And now they're starting to put these halos on the Formula cars, but I like this better because it doesn't interfere at all with my ability to see. And that, when you're doing, you wouldn't believe how fast this is. It may or may not be the fastest car I've ever made. I don't know actually if it is, because I think I've got other stuff that you can drive faster than this and handle the thing. This gets bizarre still. I mean, it's not anything like it was. It was nasty before, but But let's take it for a ride. And you did want to do the black. Okay, we'll do the black just for you. And let's take her right to the ring. And it's a nice time of day, 9:30 in the morning. It's hot, too hot for Michael, but I think he'll like watching this race. It's not a race, it's just me monkeying with it. So bear with me. Did a couple of laps earlier. I did want it to get a good time, and I don't think this saved my time. It didn't. Okay, so let's go and try this. It is an outstanding car. It really is. It's forgiving in many respects. Any serious fast car, you're right on the edge most of the time if you're pushing it, and the edge is razor thin. So you can go easily over the edge and crash. But that's the fine line. If you can run the fine line, you can get every bit out of this car that is designed into it. And now it runs and handles. I don't think it can get better. I don't see how it can. It's at the top of my ability to get it to where it is. I don't know how to make it better than what it is right now. I'm very, very pleased the way it came out. Hopefully. No, I don't know why it's taken so long. I just had an update on the content manager, so that might be part of it. Okay. Here we are. And all I have to do is go way up here. To Bathurst. Yeah, right there. It's got a pleasant note to it, don't you think? Alright, this is what we got. You hit this middle button on the left side of my steering wheel. It switches you right over to a whole nother thing in kilometers per hour. And you go this way, it's in miles per hour. There is no lights to it, so starting out in the morning is in our favor. And we're going to run 20% boost. That's enough. It is pretty. Whoa! It was pretty. Okay, guys, let's just kind of let it warm up a little bit before we get moving. Don't worry about that. That was me trying to do something. Let me get the hang of it again. As you see, it's really an outstanding car. You don't really need to downshift when you have 64,000 horse. Boy, when it catches on, when those turbochargers come on to play, it moves along at a good pace. I still don't have the hang of driving it yet, so kind of bear with me. But it does shift without the clutch beautifully, so I just did those two downshifts without any problem at all. Some of them work better than others, it's just the way it is. Well, look at how precise you can cut the corners. Now we're doing over 100 miles an hour, 132 right now. Look onto the steering wheel, you'll see it in dark blue. Look at it right into first. I've got 50%, I think it is, differential coast, so I can run the big clutch and still have it not chattering like it used to do, remember? Oh, that's not what I wanted want to do? Pretty warmed up now. I'm just babying it, guys. I just want to get the feel of it. You know, I drove it for 3 or 4 hours today, and I was pushing it real hard. I got a pretty good time at Bathurst. You'll see. I've got the footage of it, but oh, it's frustrating, man. I'll tell you, when you're really trying so hard. So low in the front, doesn't like that very much. That oh, I forgot the name of it now. Carousel. You're going a lot faster than you think you are, so things happen a lot quicker than you're used to them happening. Your whole body and mind have to learn to respond properly. And it takes time. Oh, we're in first gear still? Holy moly. Project Gotham, I always loved that particular part of the ring, but it's not the same here. Here, this is accurate. That was not as accurate, obviously. Okay, here we go. Not going to go above 20% boost. Now let's go for it. try and stay ahead of the Ghost. Hey, get sloppy, don't get sloppy. Okay, good enough. We did a 550. Not too shabby for the old boy. My hand is getting kind of worn. But we did a 550, guys, and you saw it. 550, 483. So if you ever wanted to see a 5-minute trip on the ring, you just did. Now let's look at the replay, and I'll go ahead and get this boxed up for you guys tonight. Let's take a look. Now remember the first one we went around, and oh, you're going to want to see how fast. So here we go with this. And if you want to see the pedals, somebody said they like to see the pedals. They're right here. Okay, there's the pedals. You like the pedals there, or you want them over like this? You can have whatever you want. I'll do the best I can for you. I think that's as big as they get. Yeah, it is. Okay, guys, check it out. Let's get a screener. And, hey, I don't think there was any cussing. Maybe there's hope. Now remember, the first one was just a shakedown. Pretty sexy car, don't you think? We are running it a little high in the back. Not excessively loud. Oh, it can be though. See, we got 12 cylinders, so we got 2 cylinders for each pipe. I'm trying a different setting with the flames. I might go back to the stock ones. I wanted to see if I'd keep them on a little bit longer than usual, and they may be on a little bit too long. Well, there is a brake light right in the middle. That's what that little thing is. Now remember, this is just a shakedown run, just to warm things up and for me to kind of get my bearings again. Each car is a lot different, as you guys well know. This is outstanding. So it has the tires, and it has the aero loops or the wing configuration from the Red Bull Racer as well. Nathan Biddle Combi's transmission out of that custom Mini Cooper. The engine is a highly modified Assetto drive engine that came out of the Aston Martin 177. The brakes came out of an Assetto drive Celine S7. So they're all legitimate parts of legitimate cars. Just molded and kept to the stock configuration numbers that this car called for. He just, I'm not familiar with the creator of this particular mod. I've never had a chance to visit with him, but I'm sure he never expected it to go as fast as this goes, and as quick. It's excruciatingly G-force quick on the takeoff. Again, all-wheel drive. 60% share to the front, 40% to the back. That's what allows you to snake your way through these curves like this. I mean, anybody who's a real driver like Single Racer or Alex, even, I don't know Magic well enough, but I'm sure he could really do some amazing times. He's a new subscriber and I don't know him very well yet. Although physically he's my neighbor, he's just maybe 100 miles to the west of me. I think Jody said he's only an hour away. So I've got some really good friends that at some point we could get together. I could throw a nice barbecue or something when the weather gets good and have a get together. I would like that very much. I can cook too. Now here we go. We're up in a 200-mile-an-hour range. $300-mile-an-hour range. Now, without the setup that comes from, it just escapes me. I shouldn't have said anything. It's a new company that I just started buying cars for Assetto Corsa from, and they're brilliant, absolutely brilliant. The setup configurations that they have in their cars, with some modification, are able to go into cars like this, which completely transform its ability to be driven. Guys, I'm going to just be quiet and let you enjoy the race. I'll see you when it's over. Well, guys, what'd you think of that? That was kind of cool, wasn't it? Did you like that? Well, I'll get her boxed up, and hey, that'll be two I did today on Sunday. I got to get a day of rest one of these days, shouldn't I? So let's go to exit. That's where I think we should be. And there it is, a 550. Now we got to save these little guys. I'm going to need these. So I did a 550, 483, which I don't think is terrible. Oh, no, I just got rid of those. Can I get them again? Yeah, I can get them again. I wish I hadn't have done that, though. Oh, well, no big deal. No big deal. Let's come on down here. Where now this is right in the way, obviously. Can I get him? Come on, kid. Atta boy. Come on over here. So this is what we got, guys. This is Malania's golden slipper, and that's the paint job that I made for it. Beautiful machine. 65,898 brake horsepower, 27,528 NMs, and the weight is 6,000 kilograms or 600 kilograms. Max speed is 350. Yeah, well, there's not any truth to that. Trust me. It said Bathurst. I did a 120, 181. That isn't really true. Yes, you're going to see the Bathurst run was significantly better than that. I believe it was a 115. I think it was a 115, but I've got it on film, so we'll deal with that in a minute. I'll put a little bit of the Bathurst on. I'll let you have this footage, and it is time to rest. So God bless you guys. Thank you for being such a wonderful family online. You're such great subscribers and friends. I appreciate it. You're so kind to me. And it really helps, I'll tell you. When you get to be up in age, kind people, boy, I'll tell you what, they're worth their weight in solid gold. Hey, have a good day. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, Humble guys. George out. I'm ready for you. I got a theoretical 1.13605 at Bathurst with Malania's golden slipper that now, well, hey, that's not the worst thing in the world. It's a coral color now. I got rid of the glass somehow. I don't know how I did it. I wanted to grab this. Come on, man. What the fuck? Can you grab it? Yeah, I can grab it. I got to stop doing these challenges because they really wind me up. Because you push the car so hard, and you push yourself even harder. This car, there is no excuse. It is absolutely the top of the line. Very best remodded car I've ever done in my entire life. This one absolutely, as far as handling, it out-handles a Red Bull racer. It's faster than even a modded Red Bull racer is not gonna have any advantage over this. I finally got the physics right, and it took a long time to do. So let's try to change this 120 Bathurst thing to something real, and you're going to come with me, and you're going to see how it is. Let's do it. I'm going to do my best. It's really, really difficult for me because you're going so fast. We're talking 300-400 miles an hour on Bathurst. Now, let me tell you something. Shit happens quick at that kind of speed. Now, see, there we are. Concept Z Golden Slipper. It's for Melania Trump. And when I get this thing finished up, I'm going to put a YouTube out there and a video and see if Mr. and Mrs. Trump and little Baron could check it out. I think they'd like it. I think the world of that family. So I'm not looking for anything, just to do it, you know. Okay, so here we are. Don't worry about that thing. That's not part of the car. Let's take one lap around just to get the thing warmed up, and that's not. I'm not going to worry about the Ghost. The Ghost is going to take off on its own like a bastard, but let's just try to warm the tires up nice, get the feel of the car. First lap is just a warm-up lap. Nothing wild. Just so you can see how well it handles. The best handling car I've ever driven in my life. And the mod when I got it was no comparison to this whatsoever. Other than physically looking the same, that's where it ends right there. Alright, now that the tires are warm, let's see what we can do. 20% turbo. No, but you can't, you have to realistically make the friggin' corner. Yeah. Alright, come on. Let's see what that sucked. Now we got the car dirty. Oh, shit! Oh, it's a challenge. Fucking A it is. Mother, come on, come on. Get your head out of your ass. Oh, oh, fuck. Let's try it again. Alright, they're warm.
Oh shit! Just did. Oh baby. Yeah, I saw the 111 and I missed the corner.
Didn't mean to yell. Sorry. Oh. You do have to drive it though. It doesn't drive itself. Wow, I broke a sweat on that one. I knew I had a good run. I bet Alex could do it under a minute.